Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Long Island Audits. He goes to a police station and, well, does his all in all jackwagon movements, phrases, and a whole new step for him, being a creepy individual. So let's see what happens when he goes to this police department and makes women uncomfortable while he films through the window. So, let's enjoy, shall we?
Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we're at the Mower County Government Center here in Minnesota. This is also the Law Enforcement Center, as you can see over here. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we just entered the building here. Let's take a look around. Here goes our friendly reminder that they're always recording us.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them.
Now you see, here's the little problem. It's not the issue of recording them. It's how you go about it. You know, people in your community tend to stick cameras right in people's faces, then act belligerent, passive-aggressive, and condescending, which is very rude, and it makes it harder to take your community and any of your so-called activism or investigative journalism seriously, when all you guys do are harass people. Yes, you have the right to film police officers and government officials. However, volunteers and ordinary citizens, you don't.
You can see management office over here.
Can I help you?
Hi ma'am, how are you?
Good.
Who are you?
I'm the county administrator.
County administrator, and your name?
Trish Heron.
Trish? I don't need any help, Trish.
Okay. You are...
My name's Sean. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay.
My name's Sean.
Okay.
I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
Care to revise your statement, sir?
What? Do you want to change your bullshit story, sir?
Just taking some pictures and video of the facility.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Trish.
Yep.
So the county administrator, Trish. Pleasant enough. County boardroom over here.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Can I help you with something?
Who are you?
What's that?
Who are you?
I'm Detective Strove. Who are you?
Detective what?
Strove.
Strove?
Yeah, who are you?
Oh, I'm just walking down the street.
That's your name?
No, that's not my name. I'm just walking down the street. I don't know why I would have to give you my name.
Well, let's see. You're a suspicious individual. You are walking around a county building, not giving your name, vague answers, not telling people why you were there, and then you give them a fictional answer of, oh, well, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. But yet you never put your stories out. What you do is you take your videos that you go for your content, I say that with air quotes, and you put it up on YouTube to say they failed a First Amendment audit. You're not an activist and you're not a journalist. You're a YouTuber. Be honest. And you might get better results.
Well, I just asked you who you were. That's why it's just... I guess
Well, no, you asked if you could help me, and then I asked. No, the answer to your question is no, you can't help me, but Detective Strove.
Okay.
Do you have a badge number?
Do I have a badge number? Yeah, I do.
What is it?
What's that relevant to? What?
Boom. Roasted.
I just like to know who I'm speaking to, that's all.
I just told you I'm Detective Strove.
Okay.
Badge number's right here. It's on my badge.
Okay. It's on your badge?
Yeah.
Can't really see. Is there anything I can help you with, sir?
Yeah, you can tell me what you're doing while you're filming squad cars and what you're doing outside of your building.
Oh yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the vehicles here, just checking them out.
I mean, I'm not trying to be confrontational with you or anything.
I don't think you are.
I'm just asking you who you are. I mean, it's not every day that somebody just comes up and you know, randomly films their squad cars and then, you know, it's confrontational with me. I mean, that's why I'm asking who you are.
I said I wasn't. I said that you weren't being confrontational. How am I being confrontational with you?
I'm not.
I am so glad you brought that up. I'll explain it, how you're being confrontational. Now, everybody thinks confrontational people are usually more aggressive, more forceful, it's more of a louder, barer tone. But that's always a misconception. You see, you can also be aggressive by being passive aggressive. You know, your little, oh, well, I'm just walking down the sidewalk. What's your badge number? When he's already told you his name, he's already told you his rank, and what department he's with clearly. You are being passive aggressive by refusing to answer the questions, being somewhat belligerent with your vague and pointless answer of, why do you need to know my name? Well, it's quite simple. Let's say somebody vandalizes one of those cars. Hey, there was that guy, Sean, filming. I talked to him. I had a good rapport with him. Let me go ask him if he's seen somebody doing something to one of the cars. Or maybe if he saw something. You could actually help solve a case. Instead, you want to be passive-aggressive, belligerent, and all-out rude. So, yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you. Are you going to tell me your name or not?
You're going to call me confrontational, then I'm asking you specifically, how am I confrontational? How am I being confrontational with you?
So I take that you're not going to tell me your name.
And by me not telling your name, that's confrontational to you, Detective Strove? I don't really understand how that's confrontational. I've been more than cordial to you.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything I can do for you?
The beginning of the conversation, I said no, so that will remain my
Have a
answer.
nice day.
You too, sir. Have a good one. Stay safe.
You too.
Detective Strove wants to know what we're doing on a public sidewalk, taking pictures and video of the vehicles here. This is where my rights are the strongest, right here on a public sidewalk. This is where our rights are the strongest. Doesn't seem to make any sense, you know. Just taking some pictures and video. They love to say that I'm confrontational because I won't give him my name. You know, I can. I choose not to. That's my Fourth Amendment right. As a law enforcement.
And here we go again, Long Island audits. You do this every time. You act if you just give up your first name, they're violating my Fourth Amendment rights. No, they're not violating your rights on search and seizure. It's a simple interaction with another human being. By simply saying, my name is Sean. Or you say, I don't want to give you my name, but you can call me sir, or brah, or bro, or good citizen. Yes, it's a bit of a dick move, but you're not being aggressive and you're being cooperative, which makes you less of a suspicious individual, which makes you have less encounters with police who you think are trying to violate your rights.
Enforcement officer, he should know that. He should really know that. And he should respect that. He should respect my right. Not say, oh, you're exercising your rights, so you're being confrontational. See how you wouldn't give me a reason on how I was confrontational? Well, I'm not going to argue with you. No one's trying to argue with you, Detective Strove. We're just trying to figure out why you think I'm being confrontational. I would love to know the reason. Anyway, let's get back to our audit here.
How you doing today?
How are you?
Good. Can I help you find something?
Who are you?
I'm Chief Deputy May with the Sheriff's Office.
Chief Deputy...
May, M-A-Y. Can I help you
Chief
find
Deputy
something?
May. With the Sheriff's Office. Do you have a badge number? Or...
It's 5002.
Yeah, I don't need help finding anything, no.
I got a report that you're looking in the windows on the south side of the building. You're scaring some of the employees over there.
What side of the building?
On the south side of the building right over here.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you looking in the windows?
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility.
Okay.
So you're admitting that you were looking into the windows of the building. Is that correct?
Well, you're scaring the employees there. They don't work with the sheriff's office, so they're not used to it, okay? So please don't walk up to the building and look in the window there, okay? If you want to come in and talk to us inside the building or walk around, if you're in the office, we can show you from the outside. We'll be happy
Well, I was just taking some pictures and video from the sidewalk.
Okay, but please don't walk up to the building, though, okay? And look in the window. You're scaring the employees.
Couldn't they just shut the window or shut the blinds or something?
Well,
Why?
no, I mean,
I'm not a
it's
threat
a-
to anyone.
Okay.
Well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit.
Well, you see, you can still be a threat. You know, there are a lot of crazy individuals out there. And sometimes crazy individuals like to stalk people. It happens a lot to celebrities. It happens a lot to public officials. It even happens to ordinary citizens. So, your actions of walking up to the building and putting your camera up to the window and filming the windows like that can be taken as a crime. Usually prowling, loitering, or possibly voyeurism. Now, I don't know if you had broken any of the statutes in that particular county or state, but I'm fairly certain it could be construed that way, which could get you a detention. So, maybe you might want to...
But if I come to your home and looked in the window...
That's different. That's my home.
But this is their place of business. I mean, this is like their home because they work here, okay?
That makes no sense. They don't live here. This is not their personal residence.
Right.
This is
But it's an
taxpayer
office that
funded.
they're not used to people looking in their windows, okay?
I'm just curious to see what you guys are doing inside. Just trying to promote a little bit of transparency and see what's going on.
Okay, well then you can come in and look from the outside too, rather than looking in the window because you're scaring them, okay?
I was already inside.
Okay. You're scaring them though, right?
That's not my
Please don't do
intent. That's not my intent.
Okay. But that may not be your intent, but that's what's happening. So.
But I can't control other people's emotions, sir.
Okay, but I'm telling you not to do that, all right?
All right, and I'm
You're
gonna.
scaring them.
I'm not gonna listen to you because that's not a lawful order.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
No, you're not.
You're not looking in the window there because you're scaring the employees.
You're. That's not a lawful order, deputy.
All right.
That's
well,
not.
Please don't do that. All
That's a
right?
request. It's still not a lawful order, though.
Okay. Please don't do that because you're scaring the employees.
That's not my intent. Why wouldn't you do this?
Because
de-escalate a little bit.
They call.
This guy is fucking stupid.
They called.
Okay,
me.
so they called you. No, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. So they called you.
Yeah.
Understandable. I was looking inside the window to see what was going on in a publicly funded building, in a public office. But wouldn't the smart thing to do to de-escalate the situation? Hey, Jim.
Now, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. He is trying to de-escalate the situation. He's investigating a situation that you caused. You see, like I said before, just a little bit ago, your actions could be taken as loitering or prowling or voyeurism. Now, you are walking up to a building, putting your camera right up to the windows. I'm not sure because we don't see you doing it, but you haven't denied you did. So therefore, I'm going to assume that you did put your camera towards the window to see in. You made the people feel uncomfortable and unsafe. They did the responsible thing instead of going out there and handling it themselves, which possibly could have got somebody hurt or somebody arrested. They called law enforcement officers, well, the sheriff's office, to come in and see what's going on. Maybe you're just someone who's lost or confused or what, but you did not help your situation any. All you did was make it worse by making yourself look like a bigger jerk.
Hey, I don't know if they're women, I don't know if they're men, but hey, just want to let you know, I went out and talked to the guy.
Right.
He's not a threat to anybody. He's not
But
threatening
that's
anyone.
Why we're talking, and you're not a threat, right?
Okay.
I don't see a bazooka on you or anything like that, or hand grenades. But I'm just asking you not to do because you're scared.
Okay, well, asking me something and telling me something is different. I don't like being told what to do. Asking me, I'll...
What a
bitch. Consider it, okay?
All right? We good?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Deputy. Can't take pictures and video from the public sidewalk, huh? Because apparently some public employees who work for the public were in a public building, the Mower County Government Center here, which I'm sure there's cameras everywhere on the inside, as we saw when we went in there, because I took some pictures and video of the window from a public sidewalk, this public sidewalk to be specific. That becomes an issue.
Well, it becomes an issue when you make yourself to be a suspicious individual, or they have to come out and talk to you and see what you're doing and see why you are doing what you are doing. You know, if you would just calmly say, hey, I'm a First Amendment auditor and I'm trying to make a First Amendment audit video for YouTube, you know, you probably wouldn't get all the harassment you get. And it's not that he said you couldn't film. He asked you not to film into the windows. He said, if you want to come in, they'll show you around the damn building. But no, you got to come up with the narrative that they're trying to violate your rights when they're not.
Trying to say it's a lawful order for me not to take pictures and video of the window because I'm scaring people. My intent is not to scare anyone. His job is to go back out there and say, hey, listen, I just spoke to him. He's not a threat to anyone. He's not doing anything illegal. If you want to create privacy in your windows over here, and we're going to point our cameras at the windows again because it doesn't make any difference. Because look, they're so scared, but yet they could have easily shut the blinds. Look, this is the windows he's talking about that I...
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Pointed my camera in that direction. They're so scared that they could have easily just shut the blinds and created their own privacy. But instead of doing that, they want to call law enforcement to come speak to me and give me a lawful order, which is not an unlawful order. I don't get it.
Are you stupid or something?
You don't understand why they called the sheriffs on you? You don't understand why they asked him to come out and talk to you? It's simple. So simple, a child could understand it. You were causing a scene. You made yourself to be the center of attention by filming the windows creepily like that. You made them feel uncomfortable and unsafe. So they did the wise thing and asked a sheriff's officer or deputy, well, in this case, the deputy chief, to come out and speak to you and see why you're doing this. Instead, you want to make this into some narrative of they need to create privacy, they need to respect your rights, they're tyrants, or whatever you're going to say at the end of your video. No. You caused this. You made this happen. Live with it.
Hi, how are you? Would I be able to do a FOIA request here?
A what?
A FOIA request? Freedom of Information Act request? Look, there goes the chief deputy over here speaking to one of the women that we just spoke to outside.
What type of request you looking for?
A FOIA request.
Okay,
Freedom
for records? Or
Okay,
what?
it's a freedom. It should be statewide here in Minnesota. It's a Freedom of Information Act request for public records.
Oh, so a data request.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
for
perfect. So we actually have all of our, and I can print one off for you as well.
Yeah.
We have a form for that. It's actually on our website.
Yeah, I'll smile for you.
Okay, thank you. That was a good picture, too.
I don't take good pictures. But so you can either fill it out on our website, and I can give you that website, or if you'd like, I can print out the
Can
form.
you print out a form for me?
100%.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I have no problem with my picture being taken. I don't take issue with it. That's a business phone.
Business and work. So,
Business and work are the same things.
right.
So I'll get my form and I'll request that picture.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
so I
email
can
it to
I
you.
can have it.
I'll email it to you.
All right, I'll request it.
My email address? Or what?
Detective. I mean, excuse me. I spoke to Chief Deputy Stove
May.
May, the other detective.
Was a detective. Police
Detective.
department, yeah.
Got it mixed up.
Yep.
Chief Deputy May. So, phone. Gotcha. All right. See some text messages too. See who you were texting.
Well, folks, I'm going to end the video here. Nothing more exciting happens. He gets his forms and he fills them out. He makes his little snide comments about whatever he has to say about how the cops were trying to violate his rights, how the staff need to grow up and create privacy. But the truth of the matter is this. If he doesn't make himself to be the center of attention, he wouldn't have the problems he has. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be leaving my links down below. Please come to Mando Mike's channel this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be having a roast for me, for my accomplishment of reaching 500 subscribers. You guys are more than welcome to join in and take your jabs at me. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you all next time.